3 questions remaining, and we're going to start down at that end with Dr. Rogers. There are right-to-die laws in Oregon and Washington. Do you support this type of law on a state and/or federal level?
This is not, I don't really think this is a federal issue, but I'll answer because everybody else is answering the federal issues. And the reason it's not a federal issue is because the states determine the practice of medicine. And in many cases, doctors have gotten in trouble at their state board because doctors have to be licensed to practice in a state. And some doctors have, you know, as you know, probably the most famous case is the Dr. Kevorkian case. They've gotten in trouble at their state board for offering a patient an alternative at the end. And I think it's a difficult question, but I think that it's ultimately up to the person who's in that situation. It shouldn't be the government to interfere, and it should be between the person and their doctor. And I think that if we always default to that, then a lot of the problems that we have will be solved.
Thank you. Ms. Mata.
One of the things that I want to say to you is that I'm pro-choice. And if I'm pro-choice, then individuals who want to choose to end their own life, that is their choice. As far as doctors, Dr. Kevorkian, like Rogers has said, Dr. Kevorkian has chosen to help families who have chosen to take their life. It's not a state issue, it's not a federal issue, it's a person's choice. And that's pretty much all I have to say on that issue. Thank you much.
Mr. Knight.
Well, I don't. Here in California, we do have DNRs. We do have Do Not Resuscitate. There are several issues that come about with this, with the families, with the person who is afflicted. But I cannot go down that road. And as my opponent has said, she's pro-choice, I am pro-life. And for the same reason, is because I think that is a life, and so that we should protect that.
And Mr. Harrington.
You know, it is a tough and complicated issue. I think, like some of my colleagues here on the panels, I do trust a woman to make decisions on her body. I also go to church on Sunday and believe that we are endowed by our Creator. But ultimately on this issue, I think I tend to be a little bit more libertarian in the sense that people have a decision on their life. And I think that trumps everything else. I know that we've had some ballot initiatives on that, and maybe the will of the people will speak on it. I do know about the DNR, but I just think fundamentally it's our own decision, it's our own body. We can decide what we want to do with it, and we don't need government or anybody else telling us otherwise.